Ladies and gentlemen, we have some absolutely massive news breaking out of the NFL world today. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, buckle up because this is the kind of blockbuster move that can redefine the entire landscape of America's team. Adam Schefter, one of the most reliable insiders in the football world, has just confirmed that the Dallas Cowboys are signing none other than Trey Hendrickson. Yes, you heard that right, Trey Hendrickson, one of the most dominant pass rushers in the league, is heading to Dallas. This is a game-changing move for the Cowboys, a team that has been searching for that extra push to take them to the next level. We all know the Cowboys have been contenders for the past few seasons, but they've always seemed to fall just short of that Super Bowl caliber dominance. Well, adding a defensive weapon like Hendrickson could very well be the missing piece they need to make that leap. Let's talk about what makes Trey Hendrickson such a special player. Over the last few years, he has emerged as one of the most consistent and explosive pass rushers in the league. Originally drafted by the New Orleans Saints, Hendrickson really made a name for himself in 2020 when he recorded an astounding 13.5 sacks. That kind of production didn't go unnoticed, and he earned himself a lucrative deal with the Cincinnati Bengals, where he continued to shine. In 2021, he topped his previous performance with an impressive 14 sacks, helping lead the Bengals all the way to the Super Bowl. Since then, he has remained one of the league's premier edge rushers, consistently applying pressure on quarterbacks and disrupting offenses. For the Cowboys, this move signifies a major statement of intent. We know that Dallas already has a ferocious defense led by superstar linebacker Micah Parsons. But what this signing does is add another elite-level pass rusher to the mix, making it even more difficult for opposing quarterbacks to breathe in the pocket. Just imagine the nightmare scenario for offenses now. On one side, you've got Micah Parsons coming at you, a Defensive Player of the Year candidate who can line up anywhere on the field and wreak havoc. And now, on the other side, you've got Trey Hendrickson, a guy who has consistently been a sack machine over the last few years. The combination of these two players alone is enough to give offensive coordinators sleepless nights. And let's not forget about the rest of this Cowboys defense. You've got DeMarcus Lawrence, who is still a force up front. You've got a solid linebacker core. And in the secondary, you've got Trayvon Diggs, who is always a threat to create turnovers. This defense was already one of the best in the league, and now with Hendrickson joining the fold, it just got even scarier. If you thought the Cowboys' defense was a problem before, just wait until you see what they do with this new addition. So how did this deal come about? According to Adam Schefter's report, the Cowboys have been actively pursuing Hendrickson for a while now. It's no secret that Dallas has been looking to strengthen their defensive front, especially after seeing some of their playoff shortcomings in recent seasons. The front office knew they needed another elite pass rusher to complement Parsons and Lawrence, and they didn't hesitate when the opportunity to bring in Hendrickson presented itself. From what we're hearing, the deal is structured in a way that benefits both the player and the team, ensuring that Dallas doesn't just get a short-term boost, but a long-term solution to keep their defensive dominance intact. Now, let's talk about what this means for the NFC and the Cowboys' Super Bowl hopes. With this move, Dallas is making it clear that they are all in on winning now. This is not a rebuilding move. This is a championship move. The NFC is wide open, with teams like the 49ers, Eagles, and Lions all looking like strong contenders. But this signing just catapults the Cowboys into that elite tier, making them one of the most dangerous teams in the conference. If Dak Prescott and the offense can hold up their end of the bargain, this Cowboys team could very well be looking at a deep playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance. For the fans, this is the kind of move that gets you excited. It's the type of signing that tells you your team is serious about winning. We've seen time and time again how elite pass rushers can change the trajectory of a team. Look at what Von Miller did for the Broncos in their Super Bowl run. Look at what Aaron Donald and the Rams were able to accomplish. Now, the Cowboys are hoping that Trey Hendrickson can be that missing piece that finally puts them over the top. Of course, with any big signing, there are always questions. Will Hendrickson fit into Dan Quinn's defensive scheme? How will he adjust to playing in Dallas? Will this move be enough to get the Cowboys past teams like the Eagles and 49ers in the playoffs? These are all valid concerns, but if Hendrickson's past performance is any indication, Cowboys fans should have every reason to be optimistic. This is a player who thrives in high-pressure situations. He's a relentless motor on the field. He's a leader, and he's exactly the type of guy you want on your defense when you're trying to make a Super Bowl run. Next up, Trey Lance. The former third overall pick by the San Francisco 49ers hasn't had much of a chance to prove himself due to injuries and the emergence of Brock Purdy. However, his athleticism and potential make him an intriguing option for the Cowboys. Pairing Lance with head coach Mike McCarthy's offensive scheme could unlock a new level of explosiveness for Dallas. Another shocking name being floated around is Kirk Cousins. Yes, the veteran quarterback who has consistently put up solid numbers for the Minnesota Vikings. While Cousins may not have the mobility of Fields or Lance, his accuracy and experience could provide the stability the Cowboys need to make a deep playoff run. Plus, with the Vikings potentially looking to rebuild, Cousins might be available via trade or free agency. The fourth option is McJones from the New England Patriots. Jones showed promise in his rookie season, but has struggled in a dysfunctional Patriots offense. A change of scenery and a more talented supporting cast in Dallas could help him regain his confidence and reach his full potential. So what's next for the Cowboys? Well, now that they've secured Hendrickson, the focus will likely shift to the offensive side of the ball. The Cowboys have been linked to potential upgrades at wide receiver and offensive line, and with the draft coming up, they could look to add even more firepower to an already talented roster. But one thing is for sure, with this move, Dallas is making it clear that they are not settling for anything less than a championship. Cowboys Nation, let us know what you think about this huge signing. Are you excited about Trey Hendrickson joining the team? Do you think this is the move that will finally get the Cowboys back to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more breaking news, analysis, and updates on your Dallas Cowboys. This season is shaping up to be something special, and you won't want to miss a single moment. Stay tuned, and as always, go Cowboys!